with the guilt of what you did burning inside of you.
A mother pleading for the person who hit her little boy and took off to turn themselves in. You'll hear more from this heartbroken mother, and we'll update you on the case.
Stop silencing parents. We've had enough. Enough.
Outrage at the last school board meeting of the year in Palm Beach County, why parents are clashing with school leaders once again.
And another severe weather threat has left parts of the country picking up the pieces this morning. Ahead, we're talking about the damage left behind after a potential derecho moved through the Midwest yesterday. CBS 12 News This Morning starts now.
You're watching CBS 12 News This Morning.
Can't wait to hear from Zach what derecho means. Good morning, everybody. We are waking up to a few showers in the area this morning here on this Friday Eve. I'm Matt Lincoln.
Yeah, a little rainy out there, but it's okay because it is Friday Eve, right, Zach? We can handle anything.
We can handle anything. We can handle it a bit better on Friday, but we're doing all right on a Friday Eve. And not everyone is dealing with the rainfall this morning, and that is at least some good news. At least it's not nearly as widespread. Good morning to everybody. Our area of high pressure helping to still direct that east-southeast wind onshore. That continues with an onshore wind. That means we continue with the moisture for yet another morning this morning. Let's go ahead and start off in Palm Beach County because that's where the showers truly are right now along the Beeline Highway, stretching from West Palm back out into the interior parts of Palm Beach County. We've got some light showers just clipping Jupiter Farms right now and just about to clip Wellington. We are tracking, though, excuse me, there we go. We are tracking, though, the heaviest of the rain between Lake Worth Beach and Boynton Beach and then sliding down just offshore of Del Rey. So this rainfall is going to be moving along A1A and US 1, back out through the I-95 corridor and then working its way inland towards Aberdeen and eventually 441 as well. Meanwhile, the Treasure Coast nice and dry. We had some showers last hour, just barely clip southwest Palm City, Canner Highway, but that shower activity has now finally fizzled out. It is a very breezy morning. Stuart, Port St. Lucie, Jupiter have all gusted to 20 miles per hour so far this morning. Right now, anywhere those gusts between 10 and 20. We're gusting to 22 in West Palm, 15 in Boynton. But I have seen winds gust even stronger, up to 25 miles per hour earlier this morning. So it's going to be a partly cloudy, breezy morning. Few of those morning showers, but then partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Show you the daytime highs when I come back.
All right, thank you very much, Zach. Here, let's take a look right now on our roads. Oh, we got some on-time traffic happening right now. This is our traffic tracker on eastbound Blue Heron Boulevard in Riviera Beach. We are not seeing any major problems on our roadways. All right, 6:03, and this morning, millions of Americans in the Midwest picking up the pieces here after another round of major storms.
So right now, high wind warnings are up for parts of Wisconsin and Michigan after these storms moved through overnight. They were powerful, too. We have brand new video of a tornado about an hour away from Des Moines. The tornado captured on a highway, seen ripping through the area here, even causing some semi-trucks to flip over.
So I wanted to show you, actually what we know right now is 66,000 people are waking up in the dark in Iowa after downed trees and power lines from some of those strong winds.
And we have team coverage for you this morning. Zach is standing by with more on what we can expect from this severe weather outbreak.
But first, let's begin with Kara Duffy at the live desk. She has new video of the damage coming in from this storm. Kara?
Yeah, Matt, Ashley, this kind of weather event is historic for the month of December. Not something that we typically see in the Midwest during this time of year. I want to show you some of that new video and photos just coming into the newsroom overnight. This photo here giving us a glimpse into what people in Iowa will be waking up to this morning. We're talking several downed trees and power lines just destroying homes. Also in Iowa, this farm right here completely destroyed, trees crashing down just inches from the family's home. We were told that the family was hiding out in the basement as the tornado just ripped through the house. And another video this morning, this time at an airport in Kansas City. That's where you can see sheets of metal and a part of the roof just completely torn off from the front of the hangar. And this right here is footage out of Minnesota. You can see, light poles bent over, parts of buildings gone after the powerful rain and wind blew through the area. You can also see a lot of debris just scattered there. And Matt, Ashley, as the sun starts coming up there this morning, we can expect to see some more footage of destruction coming into the newsroom. And as the Midwest now begins their road to recovery, So far, we have not heard of anyone killed or seriously injured in these storms. Certainly something we're going to continue to keep our eyes on throughout the day.
Yeah, Kara, we know you will. Our team coverage continues with Zach now. Tell us more about this historic winter storm for the Midwest.
Yeah, this was a storm unlike any other. It was a very small line of showers and thunderstorms, but the bigger threat was the winds when these storms came through. Places like Omaha, Nebraska, Salina, Kansas, even back out, even into Minneapolis, Minnesota, dealing with some very strong winds. Here's what we know at this hour. Over 2,200 storm reports across 13 states from yesterday's event. This was a massive West Coast to Midwest kind of event. It traveled quite a ways. Winds gusted to over 100 miles per hour in the states of Colorado and Kansas, as well as an over 100 mile per hour gust in the state of New Mexico. Several reports of tornadoes as well. You saw that tornado video earlier. Those reports were primarily confined to Nebraska and Iowa, but the bigger threat was the winds. This morning, over 400,000 customers are waking up without power across 8 different states because of the winds. Look at just how small this squall line was. It was not a very large squall line, but it was the winds. It was the tight pressure gradient on the back side of this low that created the biggest issues. A 100 mile per hour wind gust at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, 107 in Lamar, Colorado, 94 in Fort Riley, Kansas, 93 in Lincoln, Nebraska, even 60 miles per hour in Chicago, Illinois. Guys, these winds, for the most part, were in the 70, 80, 90 mile per hour range for hundreds of miles. This was likely a derecho, which is a fast moving band of thunderstorms. A derecho has to produce at least 58 mile per hour winds along the majority of this path. It likely has. Some derechos can produce winds equivalent to EF1 and EF2 tornadoes. This is why we tell you with derecho events, you want to shelter like you would for a tornado. Guys?
All right, there was no sheltering from what happened to Kentucky last week as the weather system that they are seeing now. And now Kentucky is still trying to recover after the deadly tornadoes. The National Weather Service found the tornado that tore through Mayfield and Dawson Springs was at least an EF4 tornado. Peak winds reached up to 190 miles per hour. Right now, search and rescue teams still searching for more than 100 people. And we know at least 74 people have died in Kentucky alone.
It's 6:08 right now. This morning, the parents of a 4-year-old boy who was hit by a driver, they're asking that person to turn themselves in. The little boy was hit while walking with his family on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach Sunday night. Parents spoke for the first time since the crash in hopes to find the person behind the wheel of the light-colored 4-door sedan. Police say they have someone of interest they're looking for, but so far no arrests have been made. The boy's mom, Haley, was in tears, pleading for the person to come forward.
I know it was a terrible accident that you hit him, but it was not an accident that you left him for dead in the road. Because you just didn't leave our son's broken body behind. You also left the trauma of this incident.
So right now, that boy's still in the hospital. He's had 2 surgeries. If you want to watch the parents' complete statement, it is heartbreaking to hear from them. You can head to CBS12.com now.
At 6:09 this morning, we are learning that safety upgrades are coming to that intersection where the 4-year-old boy was hit. The Florida Department of Transportation is in the design phase of a resurfacing project of Okeechobee Boulevard from Tamarind Avenue to US 1. That's basically between the Kravis Center and Palm Beach Atlantic University. Pedestrian signals will be replaced. Also, signs and pavement markings will be updated. Final designs will come late next year, and the work will begin in 2024.
6:09, there's a new incident report about Semi Williams. He's the homeless man accused of killing a Palm Beach Gardens teenager. The report details Williams getting into a fight with deputies as he was being booked into jail. Williams was arrested the first week of December, accused of killing 14-year-old Ryan Rogers. This is Williams here, some photos from after the fight. According to our CBS affiliate station in Miami, the report from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office suggests a racially charged motive behind Rogers' murder. Let me explain here. The report shows that Williams was being fingerprinted at jail. When a deputy asked him if he understood his charges, Williams replied, this is a quote, "Yeah, murder because of what they did to black people about giving them syphilis." After that, things escalated. Deputies say Williams got physical. There were more verbal outbursts, and Williams was taken down by a deputy. The CBS Miami station asked a former state and federal prosecutor about this and was told Williams' outburst may be used by both sides in court.
Well, the Palm Beach County School District wrapped up another heated school board meeting ahead of the holidays last night. Parents reacting to a newly proposed plan to limit the number of times people can speak during public comments. This comes after a year of intense meetings of parents clashing with school board members over COVID protocols like masks in schools. The new rules would limit public comments to an hour, cut down time spent on certain topics, and stop broadcasting public speakers on the meeting's live stream. Although the topic was not on the agenda, it did not stop parents from expressing their thoughts about it.
The next time you try to silence or stop one of us from being present at our kids' school board meetings, I call the cops on you.
I will not, as a taxpayer, sit on the sidelines anymore as this board makes a mockery of parents.
Still unclear when we will see this topic on the agenda, but it's a conversation that will continue in the coming months. We did try to speak to school board members, but they did not talk to us after the meeting. 6:11 now, still ahead. A grand jury releasing new details into the Surfside condo collapse.
Yeah, in 3 minutes, we're back at the live desk with their recommendations to avoid another disaster.